Guys, welcome to my channel. If you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Rita. Here I talk about life in the UK. I share information on visa, relocation, how to get jobs. So if you recently relocated to the UK, I share tips on how you can settle in, how the UK is generally, and if you're looking to come to the UK, I also share information that can help you to prepare your mind and all that. So if you're yet to subscribe, what are you waiting for? Kindly hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, comment, share, like, and be part of my YouTube family. In today's video, I will be sharing, is it still worth to come to the UK in 2023? So many people have bad things to say about the UK, like for instance, the taxes. A lot of people have so many things to discourage people from coming to the UK. The truth is, most of these people that are actually saying these things, they are still in the UK. They keep sharing this information. At the end of the day, nobody is going. A lot of them are here. They are still suffering. We are all suffering, but at the end of the day, we don't want to go. We all have a reason. It's better than where we are coming from and all that. So in this video, I will be sharing from my own perspective, from the experience of others. So I will just be sharing tips that will be able to help you. The truth is, a lot of things have changed in the UK. I moved into the UK 2018. Then it was easy for people to get jobs. It was easy for people to get visa policies. Then the visa rules, UK policy, immigration policy was actually easy compared to what it is now. It was easy for people to get jobs like care jobs, factory jobs, and every other job. So then they were actually begging people to do this care job or support work, really much vacancy, because since the Brexit, a lot of people have really come into the UK, so we have more people compared to where when they were still with the EU. So if you're coming to the UK, you have to consider that a lot of things have changed. Like right now, in terms of accommodation, a lot of people are struggling to get accommodation. So when I came into the UK, it was easy to get accommodation at a very cheaper price. Coupled with the inflation, coupled with the recent rise in things, a lot of things have gone up. The price of houses has gone up. Now it's not even about the prices of house, because in this UK I've seen people who moved in with their family struggling to get accommodation, struggling to get where to sleep. A lot of them are paying for hotels, busy, spending money trying to get moving from one houses to another, squatting with people and all that. But it was not like this when I came into the UK. Why is it so now is we have so many people coming into the UK. So in this video, I'm just going to share tips that probably might help you. I'm not discouraging you to come to from not coming to the UK. Come to the UK, because in this same UK, a lot of people have gotten career breakthroughs. A lot of people have gotten good things, good jobs. A lot of people have benefited from the UK, from their children enjoying the free education in the UK. However, these are one of the benefits, or some of the benefits you will definitely enjoy in the UK. Like every good things always have the bad side too. So in this video, I will be sharing tips that will probably help you when you're coming in this 2023. Number one tips is plan. Nobody just wake up and come to the UK. I know probably you must have seen somebody's coming to UK, not only UK, Canada, Australia, all that. You just don't wake up and just go, because everybody's going. You need to plan it. You need to have a backup plan. You need to know why you're leaving, because I will not advise you to. If you're probably doing well in Nigeria, you have a good career, you have a good business, you have a good life, you have a good house accommodation that you're living, and you're doing well in Nigeria, I don't see a need to give up all that just to come to the UK to suffer or to do menial jobs. Because the truth is, a lot of people that gave up good jobs in Nigeria gave up. A lot of them are in regret right now. I've met some of them that are in regret. They feel like, oh, they didn't know. I didn't mean they knew what they were about to get into. They would have still preferred to stay back in Nigeria. I know right now the country is not really good. So many things, everybody's complaining. A lot of people are just coming into the UK for various reasons, for healthcare, for good jobs, for opportunity, a system that works and all that. So everybody you meet definitely have various reasons why they are leaving Nigeria at the moment, you're doing well and you don't really see a need to come to the UK, don't just come because so many people are leaving. I just want to jackpot, I want to come to the UK. Because at the end of the day, every one of us, we have our own issues. We are all in this together. So everybody is just smiling and then putting up good pictures, but in deep down we all have, you know, our various issues that we are dealing with. But at the end of the day, we are still, if you have no reason coming to the UK, I don't see why you should live your good life in Nigeria to come and, you know, suffer here. My two tips is, you have to define what you're coming to the UK for. Do you want to come to the UK to study? Because you probably need a master degree to study to get a good opportunity. I wouldn't advise for you to just study if you don't have a need, because a lot of people spend their hard-earned money coming to the UK to study for a certificate they don't really need. So they are just coming as an opportunity because it is the easiest way people come into the UK, study through study routes. So a lot of people don't really need this degree, but they are just coming because they feel like, let's just leave, let's just go. And they spend so money. Some even go as far as borrowing money to come to the UK, and they keep struggling to pay bills, they keep struggling to pay school fees. Some of them are in debt, they can't even meet up with school fees. So if you don't really have a need for, you know, to study, I don't see why you should come. Are you coming to work? There are lots of career opportunity in the UK. There are so many jobs right now that has visa sponsorship, healthcare. A lot of people are coming through this healthcare job with visa sponsorship. You already have a job, to, you know, something that is bringing you a job probably, or you've already gotten a good job. Do you have good certification, good skills that could get you a good job? Don't just leave the UK thinking that you'll come and get jobs here. Try to improve your skills, try to work on skills that are high in demand in the UK. For instance, tech jobs right now, if you're learning a skills in tech, you will definitely do well in the UK, because right now these jobs are in high demand. Don't just come to the UK hoping to get jobs, because the truth is, no more jobs here. To get jobs here is hard, except you want care jobs, you want factory jobs, you want all those manual jobs. And the truth is, these manual jobs right now are not even available because there's scarcity, because we have so many people are struggling to get these care jobs. So if you don't have a good job or have skills, marketable skills that could get you good jobs, please don't just come to the UK to stress yourself, to suffer yourself, to do manual jobs, because at the end you regret your actions. So please make sure before coming to the UK you've learned one or two skills that could, you know, sell you, that you can easily get jobs with. Don't just come with expectation that when you come you easily get jobs, because the truth is there are no more jobs here. Number three tips is, before you come to the UK, plan where you're going to stay. Don't just come to the UK and say, oh, I have a sister in the UK, I have a brother in the UK, she's or he is going to help me. The truth is, nobody in the UK, every man for himself. It's just, everybody has what they are going through, everybody has their own issues. So don't just put your hope on people and say, oh, this my sister is going to accommodate me. You will be shocked when you come here that nobody will accommodate you, because number one, if you're renting a 3-bedroom flat and you have a family, you cannot just bring in any other person to stay with you, because the people you're renting this house from, the agency you rent this accommodation from, they usually come to do checks, and before you rent house you must sign an agreement that you're not going to bring in other people. So for them not to lose their accommodation, they wouldn't want to accommodate you. So before you come in, think of accommodation, where you're going to stay. Don't just put your hope on people thinking that they will accommodate you, because nobody is going to accommodate you. So if you come, plan where you're going to stay. Just, if you're putting up with people for a time being, think of other ways you can get your own place. Don't just come thinking that people will accommodate you throughout your stay in the UK, because you will be in for shock. Recently there are no more accommodations in the UK because there are so many people coming in, so accommodation is actually very scarce. So if you're coming to the UK as a family, I will advise that you come in as a, if you're a couple with children, I will advise that you keep your children with some other people, with a family member in Nigeria. And then when you come into the UK, you can, it's easy for you and your wife to, you know, just get maybe a 1-bedroom to just, or a shared apartment to stay before you go back to bring your kids, because it's going to be difficult for you to, navigate the UK with children. And probably your children, you don't have a valid address, your children will not be admitted into schools. So you can't just come with children and you don't have a place to stay. Keep them with somebody and then just come in. When you figure out yourself, you can always bring back your kids to live with you. So these are tips that will probably help you. And if you're coming as a single person, I would advise that if you have a serious relationship, you can get married and then relocate with your spouse, because it's going to be easy for you to navigate. It's going to be easy for you to, work and get support system and all that. Because if you're a student and then one person, you have someone, maybe a dependent, there are certain work hours you're restricted to. You can only work 20 hours shift in the UK. But if you come with your spouse, your wife, your partner, the person that is dependent can actually work full time while maybe you concentrate in your studies. Because for you to even get post-study visa, you have to pass all your coursework. You have to be, so you're entitled to get the post-studies visa. So if you come with your partner can be working while you focus on your studies and also do the 20 hours. It will help you to meet up with bills. It will help you to meet up with school fees and all that. So this is my advice. So if you can get married before coming to the UK, it will go a long way. I'm not asking you to get married when you're not ready. So if you're ready and you're in a serious relationship and it's advisable to come, because it's going to help you to get support system, which to come in handy in the UK. It's better to work as two than one here. So another tip that will really help you right now, the cost of living is high. It's everywhere due to the global recession and all that. So lots of people are really struggling to feed, to clothe, money, probably some money you've saved up, because it's going to come a long way. Before you get jobs, you need money to feed, you need money for accommodation, you need money for so many things. So before coming to the UK, don't come empty-handed. Come with a little savings that can sustain you before you start getting job, before you start getting used to the system. Because the truth is, I've seen so many people coming to the UK, they don't even have money to pay for accommodation. Some can't even afford accommodation. So how do we help you if you cannot even pay for accommodation, where to stay? So it's always advisable that if you're coming, come with a little money, a little savings that can sustain you. Because the truth is, nobody is going to borrow you money in the UK. Nobody is going to help you. That's the truth. It can only help you to their capacity, because the truth is, everyone in the UK have their own personal challenges they are facing. So if you're coming to the UK, come with savings, come with something that you can live up on before you start getting jobs, before you start getting because the truth is, you need money for accommodation, you need money to feed, you need money to settle in. So come with something, a little money that can sustain you for a while. A skill, a marketable skills that will help to getting good jobs in the UK is really not that easy. So if you're coming to the UK, get a skills, like whatever skills that can help you to make money before anything that cake baking, makeup, photography. If you're a guy, learn a skills like repairs, how to maintain things. It will really come a long way. And if you can learn IT skills like coding, software development, so many, actually advise that you learn some IT skills, because right now is the in thing in the UK. So if you come with these skills, it's going to help you to sustain you for a while before you get jobs, before you get so many things to do. So that's just my take. And I'm not just here to, this video is not to discourage you from coming to the UK. If you come to the UK, it's for your own good. And if you come, I would love to have you here. So it's just a general advice that I am trying to, give you heads up. I hope these tips help. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe. See you in my next video, guys.